Hey everyone, welcome back to CK Cycles. Recently, I changed out and replaced the rear tire on my 99 Vmax. In order to get the rear wheel off, I had to remove the rear brake caliper. And when I did that, I noticed that the brake pads were down to just about nothing. I thought it'd be an easy brake pad swap in order to get the bike up and running again. But when I tried to compress the rear caliper pistons back into the caliper to make room for the new pads, I could not get the pistons to budge. So I guess it's time to rebuild the rear brake caliper. And that's what I'm going to do in this episode. I'd like to show you a kit that I found for rebuilding my rear brake caliper. I'm going to get the caliper put back together, installed on the bike, and get the brake system bled out so that it is working again. I already have the calipers disassembled here, and I soaked them in my ultrasonic cleaner overnight, and they cleaned up pretty good. It wasn't too easy getting these pistons out. They were corroded in to the calipers pretty good. That's the best one. There, that's the worst one, corroded up. Also, the two piston seals in the calipers are in pretty rough shape, so it was time for a full rebuild. When I went out and tried to search up a rebuild kit for these calipers, I had kind of a hard time finding a sufficient kit. I could either find just the pistons for sale or just a seal kit for sale. But then I found this company, Brake Crafters. I think they are down in Ohio, and they sell a complete kit. And so I was pretty excited to locate this. It shipped and came to me, within, a day and a half, pretty quickly. And so now I'm ready to get these calipers rebuilt. Let's take a look and see what's inside the box. All right, so first off, two brand new pistons. Little container of brake grease there. Some little goodies. This is kind of what I'm excited about. They give you both two new bleeder screws, two new bleeder screw caps, and the crushable sealing banjo screw washers. So this is a really good kit to have all of these things here. Also included are two small O-rings that are used in the assembly of the calipers. The caliper is a two-piece caliper that kind of clamshells together, and these washers are used to seal that up. And then also two sets of piston seals that will be used inside the caliper to seal up the piston. Also have a pretty good high-quality sticker and little advertisement there. So, yeah. Brake Crafters. Check them out. So before putting the calipers together in a clamshell like this, I'm going to install the pistons. There are two seals per piston. A thicker, heavier seal which goes further down, and there's two channels that each seal fits in. This is a thicker, heavier seal that goes in the lower channel, and then a thinner kind of, I think maybe like a wiper seal, which is in the top channel here. So let's get these seals installed. Okay, that one feels good. Let's see if we can get a close-up. Upper seal, lower seal. Okay, now let's get these pistons installed. I'm going to coat the seals here with some of our grease. There it goes. That seal feels really good. Slid in nicely, but still plenty snug. So I think, as I said before, this is a clamshell caliper. So we need to put it together. There's two channels right here that the O-rings, sealing O-rings, need to sit in. And with that, I think we can put the caliper together. New bleeder screws, finger tight, because we will have to bleed this so we get it back on the bike, and caps. I'm actually going to leave the caps off here until after I get the system bled. Then I will install the caps. So I think the caliper rebuild is done. Time to get it over on the bike. After snugging up the caliper on the caliper hanger, it was time to install the rear brake line with the two new banjo bolt washers. Here's a little bit closer look at the old brake pads, worn down to just about nothing. Time to get the new ones slid into the brake caliper. Manual said to have the longer tangs. These are the longer tangs towards the disc rotation. So I believe it goes like this. There we go. Cool. Let's get this brake bled. There it comes. Pressure is starting to come up. Feel like I've got full pedal. We're there. Alright everybody, so the rear brake is now fully functional on my 99 Vmax. Rebuild of the caliper went pretty smoothly thanks to this Brake Crafters kit. I'm not sponsored or paid by Brake Crafters at all. I just thought they put together a nice kit and was lucky to find it. We're getting pretty close to a test ride on the Vmax, so stay with me here at CK Cycles and we'll see you in the next video.